If you think building muscle after the age of 35 is too challenging, in this video I'm going to break down exactly how you can still gain strength and build muscle even with a hectic schedule. By the end of this video, I'm going to show you the 3 pillars to still grow muscle after 35. I'm going to show you how to optimize your workouts because you have less time as a busy dad nowadays. And I'm going to show you how to support that muscle growth within your nutrition. And this video is for dads who want to get stronger, look their best, and get their energy back without having to spend hours in the gym. So if you're looking for a quick fix or some magic pill, this video is not for you. But if you're ready to put in the work and dedicate the time that it takes to build muscle, I'll break it all down for you. Now let's be real, most people think that building muscle after 35 is extremely challenging or impossible, or that it takes extreme measures. Now my approach is totally different because I focus on time under tension to get the most out of the muscle so you can continue to build muscle and burn fat. You also have to couple this nutrition strategy with it to support your different style of workouts, and most importantly, for busy dads, we have to focus on the recovery component as well. Now most training programs fail because of 3 reasons that I found in my last 15 years of training experience. It's because they require a lot more time than you think compared to the programs that are typically designed for younger people who are spending hours in the gym. And they also ignore recovery, and being over 35 now trying to build muscle, your body just responds differently. So you have to have a training program that incorporates all of this and focuses on recovery time. Also, I found that a lot of things are outdated and focus on cardio when trying to build muscle and also lose body fat. Also, there is a big difference between strength training and building muscle. And if after 35, your primary focus is probably on building muscle to retain strength, which is totally different than strength training. Building muscle and strength are different. Building muscle is gonna help you grow in size, keep your joints strong, have strong structural tissue. Strength training is how strong can you be. You probably don't care about how much you can bench press anymore, or how much you can squat, how much you can deadlift. Those things are still cool, but these 2 training platforms are different directions. And the style and the workout prescription is totally different. Now my system works because it focuses on compound lifts, which maximizes the time that you do have in the gym, so you're able to target more muscle groups. We also simplify nutrition, so there's no need to track every single calorie. And as I've talked about, one of the most important components is recovery. We prioritize recovery so that each time you can come back stronger. The first component when it comes to building muscle, we have to actually create enough stress within our strength training or muscle building training. So we want to focus on compound lifts that recruit a lot of muscle fibers, but more importantly, you want to focus on time under tension, TUT. For every single rep that you do, you want to have between 2 and 6 seconds of control. This is going to create a lot more mechanical stress. And if you think about this already, if we're doing a set of 10 reps and you're doing 2 to 6 seconds per rep, there's no way you're going to be able to do as much weight as you normally used to. When we focus on 2 to 6 seconds per rep, if we think about we're doing 8 reps, that's a lot of time under tension. So you're not going to be able to do as much weight as you're used to. You're not just going to be able to crank them out because we're doing control, we're focusing on going slow, we're focusing on stretching the tissue, getting a lot of time under tension to break it down. So compound movements with time under tension, 2 to 6 seconds. We're looking to get 3 to 5 working sets. We want to have like 1 warm-up set where I call it greasing the groove. We're just getting the movement pattern dialed in, and then each set slowly and incrementally increasing the weight. When we're getting our working sets, you're being extremely challenged. You want to target large muscle groups first. You want to target your legs, you want to target your back, you want to target pushing muscles. Those are the big 3. And the start of your workout should be a compound movement to create a lot of muscle recruitment and recruit a lot of muscle fibers. Then you can get into more supportive work. And here on the compound side, you're going to take larger breaks because you're going to need a lot more rest, refuel those big muscles. When you get into the supportive structure, you can take smaller breaks, which will give you more of a pump, and that's what everybody likes to chase. Now, when it comes to the nutrition side of things, we have to be able to support the muscle breaking down that we're doing. So the first thing that you need to focus on is retaining the muscle that we have, and that's going to be focused on protein. So the simplest way to do this is by 1 gram of protein per desired body weight. So if you weigh 215 pounds and you want to get down to 195, 195 is where we need to be shooting for. Now, I do have an argument to state on that. If you have no idea what protein you're at, or say you've been having 70 per day after do a little bit of math and seeing where you're at, going from 70 to 190 is not a great idea. Just like everything in all of our coaching programs, we talk about taking baby steps. But if you have a general idea, that's where we want to shoot for, is getting 1 gram of protein per body weight. Also coupling this with fiber. So a great thing that you can do in the morning is if you have some type of like eggs or oatmeal, you'll get a combination of fiber from the oats, you get some eggs, shakes, maybe put in some Greek yogurt, something that's gonna allow you to support your energy levels while getting protein and not just stuffing yourself by prioritizing fiber as well. Now, sleep and rest are essential for building muscle and also recovery components, especially after 35. So here's a couple of things on pillar 3 when it comes to recovery to be able to come back stronger. So you already know that you should be sleeping 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and I'm gonna give you a couple of tips on some things that you can do to help you sleep better. And I have a video on how to optimize your sleep that you can find as well, but here's some tips. And I want you to take away one of these things and start to implement them. More education isn't gonna do you any good. Don't just say that's a good idea. You have to actually walk away with some of the stuff and take action on doing one. So one thing that I do is after a certain time, I personally go to bed at 9 p.m. So for me, after 7 p.m., I don't have any overhead lights in my house. Everything is lamps and low lit, no bright structures. That's not possible for everybody. If you can make it happen, do it. Phone in the box. When it's time to go to bed and I go up to my bedroom, I keep my phone downstairs. If you don't have a second story, then put it in a box somewhere. Do not take your phone into your bed. Scrolling for endless hours upon hours or before you go to bed is not a good idea. Put your phone in the box. Another simple thing that you can do is get hot before you go to sleep. You can take a shower, you can take a hot bath. What this does is whenever you get hot, your core body temperature is trying to cool yourself off. And to go to sleep, our core body temperature has to drop by 2 to 3 degrees. And when you get your external shell hot, cools your body temperature off. Your body is kind of working hard to cool it off, and that in itself wears you out a little bit and gets you ready for bed. Which brings me to another point. After your hot shower or hot bath, you could take 3 to 4 minutes of just stretching, meditating, praying, something like that. So you get hot, you're hot after your shower, your bath, and you just get into some type of stretches and prayers. The point is we're trying to wind down. Whatever system you come up with, you want it to be the hour before you go to bed to be like clockwork. You want to know that I brush my teeth, I take a shower, I stretch, I put the phone in the box. You want to have all of this stuff to be the exact same because we are programmed to know what's coming next. And the more you can tell your body, I'm doing this, and then I know what happens next, that sleep is coming afterwards, I promise you, if you can get more consistent on your patterns, your body will get into a better regular sleep pattern. Choose one of those. So if you want to know how to implement our system, build muscle, gain confidence, and come back stronger than ever, even at 35 or older, then go ahead and click the link down below in the description. I've got a call where you and I can get on a personal call, figure out what your goals are, what you're trying to accomplish, what you're struggling with, and we can walk through those different things together. And if you're thinking to yourself, I don't really know if I have the time to implement all these different things, or if you're gonna have to follow some strict diet, and can you really build muscle after 35? Don't take my word for it. Listen to what some of the guys who've already been through the program have had to say.
The biggest benefit that I gained by getting into K-Squared program and using the app is that my ability to focus, to sleep, eat better, to live a healthier lifestyle, to incorporate that into my everyday life.
First time doing the K-Squared program, tremendous experience. You know, we did a lot of testing. We did a lot of ab work, holds, push-ups, V-ups, plank jacks and such. Could already feel the burn coming through the core, and we just worked on, you know, form and walk through the level sets and how we're going to achieve our growth through the program.
So right now you're faced with two choices. You can take what you've learned today and you can create your own plan, or you can click the link down below and you and I will get on a call and we'll create a custom plan that fits your lifestyle and will help you get faster results. The choice is yours. I mean, just think about it for a moment. Imagine walking into the gym or walking into your garage or to your basement where you work out and feeling confident, knowing exactly what to do, and that this is the plan and the path forward that you should be doing to actually help you build muscle and lose fat. Imagine seeing yourself in the mirror and finally gaining that confidence back of who it is you want to become. What would that actually do for you? And this is exactly what I help men do every single day. So if you're ready to make it happen and for you to step up and make the change you've been wanting for yourself, click the link down below and let's get on a call.